Hey everybody, this is Laura and welcome to my channel. Today I've got a memory plan with me in my Aura Estelle Cloud planner. I'm using this paper Muse crafts kit called Harvest. It is my second time using a kit from this shop. It is not a kit that I typically would go for my planning style. I like using a lot of little things, full boxes, quarter boxes. I'm kind of like almost a no white space planner. I don't really like writing in my planner. I prefer writing on a sticker. So this kit is kind of geared more towards white space planners. It has lots of layering stickers like little arrows, circles, and things like that. So it was kind of a challenge for me. Oh, my my cat Grumpy is kind of making an appearance here, and there he's plopping down on my planner. He is frustrating when I try and get work done. He always wants to lay on whatever I'm working on or get involved. My first attempt at this voiceover, he actually jumped on my desk and hit into the microphone. So he is now probably going to be banished from my planner filming and editing room, which is just our bedroom. But right now I'm just kind of trying to figure out my quote box. It does come with two, one that says grateful, thankful, blessed, and one that says happy harvest. I only like using one quote box during a week. I think it's too kind of busy and cluttered if you have multiple. So I was just trying to figure out which one I preferred, and I thought this one was a little bit cuter. And since this is the week before Thanksgiving, I didn't want to go too Thanksgiving-y vibes, but because next week I am using a anniversary kit, I still wanted to have a little Thanksgiving fall kind of themed kit in my planner. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I was talking about before my cat interrupted in the video. But yeah, so doing kind of white space planning for this week was a bit of a challenge. I'm glad that this is the second time using the kit though, so I kind of got to test it out and experiment with it a couple weeks ago, which I did not film, so there's no video of it. But I didn't like how it turned out. This week looks much better, spoiler alert. I did kind of scroll through Instagram and look for inspiration of people who are white space planners and are way better at layering and making things cute. I just wish I had better handwriting because that would make everything look way better. Right now I am just putting down full boxes. I am trying to keep all of the different color ones separated from each other so that there's a green on each side, there's a wood, yellow, etc. And I'm also trying to do a staggered look. When I moved into the Aura Estelle inserts, I did not know how to do the staggered look that I used to in my Erin Condren, just because it doesn't have kind of guidelines for you, and I didn't really want to kind of guesstimate and try and line it up because I didn't want them to be super crooked and for it to look really awkward. So I waited to do staggered for when I finally got full box like overlay tapes or bougie boxes, whatever you want to call them, so that it was easier to line them up. But now that I started doing that, I really missed the look of it, so I still wanted to try and stagger it. So I feel like I'm doing a pretty decent job. There's only a couple that are a little crooked, like Friday's bottom header's a little crooked, but otherwise it doesn't look too bad. And while I'm kind of finishing this up, I will talk about what's been going on. I did mention in my last video kind of why I've been taking a break, but I will say now that I should be putting out videos on a more timely schedule. I might even have a couple extra videos, we'll see. But right now, Minnesota is in a stay-at-home order, which means I am currently unemployed. I was working as like a bartender, server, even managing sometimes at a restaurant. And right now, restaurants, bars, all kind of entertainment like movie theaters, bowling alleys, things like that are closed, just to kind of ease the spread of everything right now. So for a minimum of 4 weeks, I will be out of work, which is kind of bittersweet. I do enjoy the break so that I have more time to do the things that I love, get back into planning more, reading. It won't show on this week, but next week you'll see that we've been working out like every day. As I'm doing the voiceover, we did some deep cleaning of our apartment today, set up some Christmas stuff. So it's just been nice so far having this time off, but I am only a week in. Like I said, as I'm recording the voiceover, which is a week after this. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's not fun not having money and being stuck at home, but it's the right thing to do right now to slow the spread of everything. So that is what's going on with me. So if you see me being more active, that is why. I don't really have much to do right now. And I did for my sidebar, I put being sober, which last week, well, the week before this video, I hit 3 months of sobriety. So it is really kind of a dumb thing to keep track of because I just mark every day off, but it is kind of a fun thing to put in there and know that you're going to mark everything off. And then what I marked below it was being vegetarian, which I only did one day this week. I have been really struggling with it, and like I said, I'm recording a week later and I don't think I did any days. Right now we're getting free food from work. We're kind of taking advantage of it, not having to pay for groceries or worry about that expense. So our restaurant's offering free stuff and you don't really get a choice of the meals. So most of them do, well, all of them so far have had meat in it, and I'm not going to deny free food, especially right now when I'm not employed, so I'll take what I can get. So we'll see. I might switch that up in upcoming weeks, tracking something else. There, you can barely see it. I added in an errand script, and that is from Scribble Prints Co. Later, I'm not sure when or if it will show in the video, but I added a work script above that weekly checklist. I don't even know what it's called, weekly tracker. I put in a work script from Caress Press right above that, and I'm just putting in the date dots that came with the kit, and I will move on to the day by day. So starting on Monday, I put down a Papershire planner. I got it in a fall freebie a year or two ago. I've been kind of saving it for the perfect kit, and this one worked out perfectly with the leaves and the colors. It just matched really well. And I put that in there to mark planning out my week in my Print Pressions planner. Afterwards, I used a Happy Dia sticker of pancakes. I splurged and kind of made my boyfriend and I pancakes, and it's super easy the way that I do it. If you've never done it, I use a sheet pan and just bake it all in the oven for I think 20 or 30 minutes. Can't remember. The Pinterest has a bunch of recipes for it, or if you just Google sheet pan pancakes, you'll find it. But it's so much easier than flipping pancakes individually and then trying to keep them warm. So it's really good if you have a lot of people to cook pancakes for. And then it's also really beneficial. My boyfriend really likes chocolate chip pancakes, and I prefer mine plain. So I just sprinkle half of the sheet pan with chocolate chips in it. Then we can each get a little bit of what we want, and I don't have to mix it in the batter or worry about how many pancakes I'm going to make with it or if that one turned out or not. So if you like pancakes, you should try that out because it's a definite game changer. And it took me a little while because I was trying to find this TV icon that was in a good color for the kit. That TV icon is from Scribble Prints Co. It's the icons that come in her weekly kits, and I just saved a bunch of those for future kits. In this case, this one didn't really come with TV icons at all, or just icons in general, so that was really beneficial. And then I used this Coffee Monsters Co. kind of sticky note sticker with a separate Coffee Monsters Co. work script on top to mark in work this week. And then afterwards, there's a Happy Dia sticker of spaghetti because that is what I cooked when I got home from work. On Tuesday, I used another Papershire planner and used this Saucy Stickers Co. memory script sticker to mark in filming the plan with me for the previous week. That is up on my YouTube channel if you haven't watched it. It is from Paper Candy Art. Yeah, I think that's right. Paper Candy Art. A kit called Stay Wild. After doing that, we both went to get our haircut. So I used this Paper and Milk Maru sticker to mark that. I just got a quick trim and a little bit of like bangs and face framing, not layering. Sorry, my brain is fried. It's 11:20 at night, and like I said, this is not my first attempt at doing a voiceover, so it's late and I'm tired. But afterwards, we ran to get Taco Bell quickly before work, so that's a Coffee Monsters Co. taco sticker. Then I marked in work the same exact way as I did on Monday. And this night I was managing and I got some free sushi to take home. I was texting my boyfriend, super excited about coming home, eating the sushi, hanging out together, because this was like one of the nights that he did not work when I was there. And I came home and he had drank too much, and immediately when I walked through the door, he like ran to the bathroom and was throwing up for like 2 hours. So I put this angry Coffee Monsters Co. sticker because I was pretty annoyed. that that happened because I had no idea. Texting him, he seemed fine, and like I said, I was just getting ready to go home, get this, like, eat the sushi and share with him, and so I was pretty mad. Wednesday, I used 2 icons that came with the kit. One is a cell phone and one's a grocery bag. I called my mom that morning to talk about how the stay-at-home order was going to be announced that night, and just discussing what we think is going to happen with that. Afterwards, we went grocery shopping, and that's a Scribble Prints Co. Foiled script. Like I said, with the stay-at-home order being announced that night, I thought it would be smart to go to the grocery store right away in case people started freaking out and doing shopping that night or the next day and kind of hoarding things. So I wanted to kind of beat the rush. And on the way home from grocery shopping, we went to Starbucks. So this is a Coffee Monsters Co. sticker. It came in one of her freebies, and it's super cute. It's got a face mask, coffee, and a pumpkin. So I thought it was like super perfect for this week. And then I went to work after that, which was pretty weird bartending when they were announcing the stay-at-home order. I had lots of people asking me questions about it, how it's going to work, what's the restaurant doing, like literally the hour afterwards, and we had no idea what was going on. My work didn't tell me if I was going to stay and help with takeouts, if I was completely unemployed, like anything like that. So it was just really weird working at that time. But I had done it earlier this year when they announced the quarantine for, I think it ended up being 2.5 months, but I worked that day that they announced it too. So it wasn't my first rodeo talking to people when I was finding out I was going to be unemployed. And then afterwards, I used a paper and milk spoon and fork sticker, which I also used on Thursday to mark in Arby's on Wednesday night, and Thursday to mark in Wendy's. Got a lot of fast food this week just to make our lives a little bit easier with how stressful it's been. And Thursday morning, I used a little Game Boy sticker to mark in playing Among Us. I actually play it on my phone, but I thought that would be a good sticker just for marking games. And that sticker, on my sheet, it says hello Kaylon, but I believe it's now switched over to some little things. I have it linked down below in the description if you would like to check their shop out. After Wendy's, I showered and got ready for work. That's another Happy Dia sticker. And after work, I cleaned up a bit, but I decided only to mark in the clean litter, and I put a little gold bow on it just to foil it up, since I noticed Wednesday had a lot of foil and none of the other days did, so I tried to spruce it up a little bit. Friday, I marked in playing Among Us the same way that I did on Thursday. And afterwards, I baked chocolate chip muffins for breakfast, and I will be using a paper and milk sticker for that. Oh, right here, I was just trying to figure out, I didn't have much to mark for before work, and with it being staggered, it makes it hard when you're using a giant work sticker. You either have to get rid of something in the morning or get rid of something at night. So I decided to put baking muffins in a half box and put work on the lower box. And then I just did the same thing I did on Monday to mark in watching TV. We are still binge watching Shark Tank. We are pretty much caught up with the most recent season. So we switched from watching it on Hulu back to YouTube TV. So now it has commercials, which if you switch from having no commercials to commercials, it's the most annoying thing. We keep forgetting that we can fast forward through them, and it just breaks up the flow. I hate it so much, but I'm just happy that we still get to watch it. In there, I decided to add a bow on that too. Like I said, I just needed to foil up this week a little bit more because, like I said, I don't buy foil. All the foil that I use are things that were like given as freebies and extras. So I kind of just try to use what I have. I am so sorry if you can hear that banging on the door. I'm not sure if you can. I just got a new mic, so I'm not sure if it picks it up. But my cat is just like clawing at the door trying to get in. And yeah, so I apologize if you can hear it. Saturday, I was wrestling around with how I wanted to mark everything. I originally put this gold laundry sticker that I got in a freebie, but then I realized it's really, really small for this size planner. So I took it off and decided to use a laundry icon from the kit, and that kind of house neighborhood sticker is from Coffee Monsters Co. It's another thing that came in a freebie. I thought that was a good way to mark the stay-at-home order that it started this morning. Afterwards, I marked in getting Happy Mail with a Happy Dia foiled kind of letter sticker with a Happy Mail script from Scribble Prints Co. And then I will be adding in a floral kind of clip art that came with the kit right next to it. I got a Nintendo Switch Lite in the mail this day. It was originally supposed to be a Christmas gift to my boyfriend, but he didn't seem too interested in it, so I just opened it up and started playing Animal Crossing myself, and now I'm addicted, and he's only touched it like once. So it was a early Christmas gift to me instead. Afterwards, I marked that we went on a little walk, and I used a Happy Dia sticker for that. We live in apartments, so we try and like to get outside and go for walks a little bit, and we have a gas station that's within walking distance, so sometimes we'll pick up like a Red Box, or we'll just go there and pick up like a coffee or Gatorade or something like that. So that's what we did on Saturday, and then I just marked in watching Shark Tank the same way that I did before, but I forgot to add a little bow on it, so that one is not fun and foiled. Sunday, I marked in using a Coffee Monsters Co. Switch sticker that I was playing Animal Crossing. Like I said, I've become addicted, so I've been playing it every day. So if I don't have much going on, that is going to be marked in every day. So prepare to see a lot of Animal Crossing and Nintendo Switch stickers. I am super, super new at it, so if you play and you have any advice or have like an island code so I can come visit, or I have no idea how it works honestly, but hit me up if you play, because I'd like to talk to other people about it, because my boyfriend does not understand the hype. But afterwards, I used this Scribble Prince Co. clip art from one of her previous kits of mittens to mark that I donated some winter gear and like soaps and lotions, just things I had laying around my house that I either never wore or used, or just things that I didn't like anymore. My friend picked them up and brought them to her school to donate to people, so I marked that in. And then using another Coffee Monsters Co. sticker. She has some of my favorite stickers, so you'll see them a lot, especially in this week. I used a football one and a soccer one here to mark in the Vikings game and the Minnesota United playoff game. That was that night. And in between, I used a Tamashi Prince, which is a shop that is no longer open. But I used a pizza sticker because we got some Devani's pizza at my dad's house for dinner to watch the game. So that was really exciting. As you can see, well, you can't really see the work script that I ended up putting in on the sidebars there. And I just filled out my work schedule for the week and then wrote in some of my errands at the bottom. I do this as a memory planner, so I don't really like having the to-do list down there, so it was just something I did this week because I am not used to Paper Muse Crafts kits. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate I really appreciate everybody that watches multiple of my videos. If this is your first time here, I'm open to suggestions, so let me know if there's anything that I can do better or things that you like so that I can have you stick around longer. But all of the shops for all of the stickers I used are linked down below, as well as my Instagram, so you can follow or message me on there. But like I said, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.